Welcome to the Canadian Power Rankings, starting soon.
Power rankings, more like playoff preview.
The preview predictions.
What's going on, guys? It's Coach Sauce of the Kalamazoo Raichu. With me, we got in the middle our boy Lanky Paul, coach of the Edmonton Eiscues.
Sloppy season, but we're here. We're here.
Last but not least, the Whisperer, aka Mac Attack, coach of the Letterkenny Lanturns.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
This is our super high budget Mega Ultra APDL Season 5 playoff preview. So get ready for some like absolute spectacular on-screen displays, as you guys might just straight up blow your heads off with this. Boom!
Yo, the transitions, the budget. I don't even know where we got this. I think shout out to Garrett for putting this together.
Yeah.
This nice little playoff bracket last minute for the video.
Yeah, no, it's I like to mess around with Streamlabs a lot, so this is like a really cool custom bracket I made for the S8BTL. No, I was kidding. But yeah, we got ourselves a bracket here. Season 5. Let's just start at the top left and just kind of work our way down and then go like that. So this is a single elim bracket as far as I know. So there's a lot at stake. So basically anything you've done in the regular season is kind of meh to all y'all out there. But yeah, first matchup we got here is Kalamazoo Raichu versus Midwestern Warriors. Fellas, what do you first thoughts on this? What do you guys think?
I want to start off by saying I don't know if it's really been Kalamazoo Raichu's season, but he's been hanging on by a thread the entire way here. I think he's gonna have his work cut out with them for Midwestern Warriors, though. I think it's gonna be a nice close match. I'd like to see him use something other than Breloom a little bit. You know, maybe see what we got going on. Nice little change up.
Buddy, I don't even
To be fair, it is a strong OU Pokemon. You gotta bring him in.
You had the chance to take him. All y'all had the chance to take him.
That's fair. No, I'm excited to see the match though. I don't really know what
the Warriors have like off the top of my head right now, but
They have a Moltres, which is surprising because there's another team called Miami Moltres who didn't take it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'll rattle off what they got here quick.
they'll get their moment.
I'll just pull up the teams. I'll just pull up the website here. Shout out to Weebly for hosting the APDL website. Very nice design. I don't know if you guys checked it out recently. It's been a little bit of a redesign. So it's kind of nice to maneuver, low-key. But yeah, on the, not the Moltres. Damn it, Ryan.
The Midwestern Warriors, they got a Moltres
Right.
and a Kingdra as their OU picks.
Then
They
they
got
got
Torterra, a Weezing, and Aggron as their UU pick?
Wee.
I might just pull up a second bracket quick. I'm
And,
just gonna open up the window real quick.
Do it.
Dude up.
Should have done.
And
this
then last,
before.
they got those huge picks with Unknown and Ditto, followed by Haunter, Electabuzz, and Exploud. Yeah, so I don't know. It's got like an interesting team here. We've already faced once this season, and I forget what that what that result was. Can you guys pull that up? 'Cause
I can.
Yeah. I can't really do anything in Discord without
No
getting
way.
rid of
Fair
Sean's
enough.
beautiful face.
We can edit this out.
This is edited.
Pre-cut. Here we go. Moltres.
Nice.
Ooh, the Weezing's gonna be nice.
Explode.
Gonna explode all over you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
Pull it up.
well, weekly results. Here we are.
Mhm.
Do you know which week it was?
You're just gonna have to check. I don't know.
Fair
It
enough.
was a 4-0 in your favor. So
Okay.
Kalamazoo
wow.
Raichu beat Midwestern Warriors in week 3 with a 4-0.
Okay.
Oh, in week 2 with
Week
a 4-0. Yeah.
Okay. So that was early in the season. We both had many chances to change our team up, but looks like both of us kind of stuck with our same squads. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see what we can do.
Will he be able to predict what you're gonna bring after seeing what you have brought all season? After week 2, that's only 2 weeks in. What was his next week's result here? Let me do a deep dive. Let me do a deep dive here, boys.
He also was defeated by Minnesota Mamoswines 4-0 in week 3.
Ryan defeated him 3-0.
3-0
It's been a
in
rough
week 4.
season for Midwestern Warriors.
And defeated
Yeah,
1-0 by North Dakota Noiverns week 5.
He has lost every week.
Yes, that is
So far.
unfortunate.
It is not looking good, but you know what? We've seen people bring it around in the past. I fully believe in him. And he's got the Moltres and the Kingdra might give you a little bit of problems if he uses them correctly. So
It's true.
it's a nice little counter. Moltres is so good against a Breloom, so
In theory,
In theory.
he should be good. All I'm gonna suggest though, check the VODs, my man.
There's
Look at what he
evidence.
has brought, look at how he will bring things. He has it mapped out. He's talked about it.
I believe in you. As much as I want to see a Canadian go down, forward, this is your season. This is your playoffs.
All
Go
right.
forward.
So that's the Raichu versus the Warriors. Next up is going to be a super interesting one. The Solrocks of Sunnyside County versus Coochy Poochyenas. This one's gonna be interesting. Cause
I think Big
yeah.
Mom will make a big splash in this match here. I don't know if he really has a counter. Sunnyside Solrocks have a counter to Big Mama at all?
Who's Big Mama again?
Blissey,
Mama's
I
the
think.
Oh, Big Mama's the Blissey.
Very
Yeah.
big problem. So they got a Roserade though too. They might have. Dude, they got a lot of special attack actually.
I know, and Blissey just eats that up.
Yeah, I feel like Sarah Bear, this is your week. You're going forward here. You're getting the Lanky blessing here in the Canadian power rankings.
Make your big mama proud. Let her shine.
I think Callum can pull through on this one though.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Well, I gotta root for my cousin.
True.
And he has Sean Sable Eyes that
that-
he wanted.
Is that Callum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's another Canadian.
I didn't realize. Yo,
There's so many Canadians in this. Why isn't he in the video?
him
Ah,
and
yeah, I
Sophie
totally
are
forgot.
lacking.
Trifling.
Why
Absolutely
isn't he
trifling.
in the video?
Oh, he's moving his chair. He's angry.
I thought he was throwing the chair. I'm like, what is going on?
What's Callum's record?
He started off
make me
like in the
up all
top.
these
He was in the top rankings for like a super long time.
He was, yeah.
He's
Dude, as
really
if
good
he's
at
doing that
Pokemon.
Good.
And I know people have been really complaining about that Vaporeon because it's been super
He
nasty.
beat Midwestern Warriors week
It is
1.
annoying.
He beat North Dakota Noiverns week 2.
Dude, he's only lost.
He beat North Dakota Noiverns. Oh no, whoops! I was looking at Coochy Poochyenas.
He's about 3 for 3.
He beat
okay.
Alfurio, Lucarios, and North Dakota
Who do you lose
Noiverns.
to though? Who do you lose to?
Miami Moltres. It was a 1-0 match,
Lost
so it was really
to-
close.
True.
And then Minnesota Mamoswines sweeped him with
4-0.
4-0 victory.
He just got a big.
And then Latty
big-
Daddy. But we know Quincy's really good at Pokemon.
I
Yes.
think he's gonna have some trouble going into playoffs, though. I don't know. Just
He's
what I heard.
got an Ursa ring though. He's got an Ursa ring that can absolutely do some physical damage against.
That's fair.
But
Uh,
there's just a lot
Although
of cool
Coochy
stuff.
Poochyenas does not have the best rating either.
But they also have a very good team. As someone who just played the Coochy Poochyenas, I was doing a lot of prep, and I noticed they have solid stat base, solid coverage for walling off physical and special attack, and then they also have a good amount of speed.
Fair
they can
enough.
run 'em. The one thing hurting their team, they don't have a spinner, so they're very susceptible to hazards and stuff like that.
I
So if
don't
you can find
know.
a way around it,
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know if Winglings has any hazard makers.
he's got that Roserade with toxic spikes and stuff.
Oh, fair
so you
enough.
can do some fun stuff. And Toxic Spikes would be a good way of dealing with Big Mama. So it'd be interesting to see kind of what he'll pull out of his ass here. I don't know. It'll be a close one though, because if Sarah preps, dude, she might be able to turn that around on him.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. You never know. She could bring out some weird magic bounce shenanigans and maybe prep for it. So
Magic Bounce exists in this gen?
We not as
Word,
an
okay.
ability, but as like a move. So you'd have to like
Word.
really call it. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I looking at the teams, I think Coochy Poochyenas should win, but I have a feeling Sunnyside Solrocks are gonna pull through. So
Gotta root for the Canadians.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta throw it in there with him too. I feel like he'll have a lot of play around too with the like toxic spikes. I didn't even think about that.
So next up is Minnesota Mamoswines versus El Furio Lucarios. Josh versus Ruben. A little bit of a cool set here. Both these teams have been
Ruben,
yeah.
changing it up this year. I mean this season. I'm loving to see it. He's not doing the worst. I'm just trying to find his team here. Where the fuck is his team? We're editing this out too.
Nope, we're keeping it all in.
I just keep assuming he's brown. I don't know why, because he was like brown the past couple seasons. He's green this time. Dude, he's got some good stuff. Lucario, who would have thought that'd be on the team? 7 kills and 6 deaths though, so it's not exactly like very good. The Aerodactyl sitting at 2 and 6. Josh with a Weavile 2, very good speed stat. Absolutely trip up that Executor. Kangaskhan can be a bit of trouble with it too. Quagsire will be annoying though as well. Dude, I think Josh will win this.
Yeah.
Just looking at the teams right now, it looks like Josh has a much better spread of Pokemon.
Mhm.
I'm like, in his words, I'm not like overly hyped, but I'm whelmed.
Whelmed? You
I
whelmed?
enjoy it. I'm whelmed. I'm excited to see what Josh will do going forward, but I'm whelmed with both teams. But I think Josh will be able to squeeze it out.
Yeah. I don't know. It's guys, just quickly, I'm gonna look up how fast Aerodactyl is, because that could be maybe like the one saving grace here. Because Aerodactyl's 130, and then if I look at Weavile's 125. So Aerodactyl actually can outspeed the Weavile. So maybe that is. So I don't know. Ruben has like technically a little faster edge there, so that could prove useful if he plays his cards right. But he plays his mons right.
Is Josh gonna go for the scarf?
The scarf.
If he goes for the scarf, he can't outspeed the Weevil.
Unless he scarfs the Aerodactyl. You gotta scarf the
Scarf
Aerodactyl.
It's winter time. You gotta get scarfed up, boys.
Yeah.
Nice little protection.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Minnesota Mamoswines are gonna pull through too. But you know, things happen in playoffs that people do not expect.
Yeah, it could be anybody's game at the end of the day here.
Yeah.
Dang. So that's that game. Last on the left side of the bracket, we have our Canalave City Carnivines versus the North Dakota Noiverns. This one is not as clear cut as I think people will think, because Noah's been preaching it all season that the North Dakota Noiverns have kind of a low-key dark horse kick-ass team in the makes. Infernape is a powerhouse. Togekiss is a sweet wall. Rhyperior, powerhouse. Slowking, very deceptively bulky, like very just good all around, right?
It's so good too. Like even with its ability, it can fucking one-shot this shit with a choice band. I was so scared. I barely scraped by a win with him. I did tunnel a little more into Sletking. Like I'd love to see him use the King more. Absolutely love to see him use the King more. I think I think he could have the potential to knock out the Carnivines in week 1 here if he uses everything properly. Because I'll be honest, I beat him out of luck there. Like it was an accuracy thing. Like I'll put that out on the record here. It was I should not have won that match. So like he's not bad. He's not bad. He's very good. And I think if he utilizes the right Pokemon and gets DJ just caught off guard with one slight thing, I feel like he will be able to roll with it and get the edge and win. So I'm gonna throw the Noiverns, my prediction here.
Ooh!
I'm throwing the Noiverns, my prediction here.
I think I have to agree with Lanky Paul on this one.
You're kidding.
I'm
Let's
not.
go. Okay, we got a lot of Noivern fans in the house. Man, the thing is, you guys, is that DJ hasn't really been using any of his OU Pokemon the entire season. And he's been, I think he has a record of like, what, 4-2 or something? He's basically like only brought like one OU once. And he's just kind of just saving everything in reserve. Like he's used Flygon once, I think. And it was just, it's a very good Pokemon for a reason. One of the only, you know, Dragon Ground, stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to edge it out to DJ, just solely based on experience, and you know he's kind of made it far in playoffs in past seasons. So I'm just gonna give that edge to DJ, just because, yeah, haven't seen the consistency from the Noiverns, but hey, again, playoffs. You never know what's gonna happen. So a lot of surprises that could come their way, especially with crits and things like that. You never know, and you never know when someone's gonna put on like a random scarf on something that you won't expect will have it, and then it just turns the tide of the game. So a lot of cool things that will be happening here. Next up is the depressed Dunsparces versus the Letterkenny Lanturns.
Ooh.
Ryan!
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
I'm not feeling super confident, but it would be nice to break the record for most turns in a match again.
Oh my gosh, that was insane. The Bastiodon, man.
Heck yeah.
No more
Just gotta put
snore.
the sleep talk on.
No more snore.
No more snore. Sleep talk it is.
No more snore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate the fact that two Canadians, two good buddies, instantly first round. It's
Yeah, and it's a
really.
repeat match too. Like it might have been different if like it was me versus Callum or someone I hadn't played before.
Yeah, but now you can get that revenge.
And now you have a
Possibly.
feel for what he's gonna do, and you've seen like firsthand how he plays, right? So I feel like you'll have some stuff up. your
And we
sleeve,
both
right?
haven't swapped out any Pokemon.
No,
We've kept our teams from the very start, so
You
for a
have had a
rematch.
5-0 versing him, so
You know, I feel like you got this.
yeah, I'll do my best. But I think I'll still predict Collins win, maybe 3-0 or something like that.
you can't predict your opponent, right? You gotta have confidence.
I mean, you got
There's
some
always the
nasty
humility strat.
stuff. Like if we think
That's
about
humble.
this, you got a lot of stuff that can soak up his. You got some water absorbers, some volt absorbers.
Will
So
of absorbent bliss.
Azumarill and Magneton are kind of out of luck against your team. You have a lot of Thunder to go against Skarmory and stuff. You got that nice Starmie with huge speed to kind of blow up the Machamp and a Torkoal. I don't know. I think if you prep right, I think you could take this, Ryan. So I'm gonna give it to you. I don't know. I think
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to you.
Thanks for the vote, bruh.
Time for you to make that Dunsparce really. Give him an L, right? No, I believe in you though, dude. You gotta have that confidence. You gotta blossom into a nice, beautiful Pokemon trainer.
Fair enough.
Sean, what do you think? Who's winning this one?
I'm checking it to Ryan too. I don't know. I feel like it'll be a close game. I feel like maybe going about it just looking for a long drawn out game isn't a good way to possibly get a victory. So I feel like if you sit back, take a look at everything he's done, maybe check out some PokePace, seeing like what he's brought. Because Colin, like I found, has a very similar couple guys he'll bring every time, and then like a little sideboard he'll kind of swap in for the others. So maybe look like at the couple ways he's ran something,
Yeah.
and then like kind of predict that way, and then maybe just like, unless he brings up something completely out of left field, you should be set theoretically. So you just really gotta prep for Colin though.
Yeah.
He's a sneaky guy.
Yeah. Like that Spirit Tomb you brought against me that one week, I was convinced I was gonna lose right there. That thing was.
Yeah,
I was
also
not-
Spirit Team is good against Collins' team because he's got that Bannet.
Yeah.
Fight against anybody.
And
Doesn't have a
Jinx.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got this. Next up is the Bidoofs. The Bumbling Bidoofs versus JGAK. Harry and the boys.
JGAK.
Yeah,
Good old JGAK.
Good old JGAK.
So I gotta throw this to the Bidoofs because Hooper, I don't know, like he tunneled me hard, hit me with that explosion, didn't realize how it worked this gen first week there, but he's in my division. Gotta root for the boy, you know, I gotta throw it to him. It'll be interesting though, because Harry's gotten a lot better since we've been doing these. I remember from like the first one we ran. I don't want to say he wasn't a contender, but he's definitely like way more of a contender now. Like I feel like I wasn't as scared to verse Harry in season 1, season 2. But now like whenever Harry rolls around, like it's like a hint of his aggressive style, but a little bit of meme sprinkled in. And it works every week, so I'm excited to see what he's gonna do too.
A little sprinkling of the meme action, little
Little
explosion
pop
there, little
reaction.
explosion there, little. Guy's the most explosive Pokemon team, literally.
I'll lie. Man, them be running it up in the streets.
I mean,
Also, that Tyranitar is just so scary. Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's insane, dude.
Like,
Oh, man,
10
who
kills,
played?
only 3 deaths on it. I might be mistaken, but I think that's it's only tied with the Weavile and your Breloom there, Garrett.
Damn.
Oh, and a Toxicroak. Never mind. A bunch of Pokemon have 10 kills.
Dude, Toxicoke popped off. I gotta pull that up. I gotta check his stats now.
But
10-3 on your Toxicroak. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Harry's team, but I just feel like he does have the tools to win. Like, I don't know. Bidoofs had like a really good start to the season, but they weren't really playing. I don't know. Their opponents, like, they're at the top of the power rankings for a while, but they slowly tapered off after like seeing some tougher competition. But just in terms of like their team in general, it's kind of scary. Like Tyranitar with the Sandstorm, Caesar immunity, and just that smacks super hard. Claydol, Spinner, great utility. Again, ground, Sandstorm immunity. Crobat's just freaking fast and very versatile. Quillfish for some setup. Dusclops is tanky. Magmar for that fire special and pretty fast. And then Blossom. Haven't really seen like Blossom or Walrein used that much, but I don't know. Like the teams are there. It's gonna be very interesting. I think that the Bidoofs will like edge this out, but it's gonna be probably the closest game of the first round in my opinion.
It's definitely gonna be a 1-0, I think.
Yeah.
Unless Harry just jihads his entire team and just explosion.
That
And
could
then,
be a
like,
strat.
I think it could work. I think it could work. I'm surprised he hasn't fully done it yet. Just have like everyone just kill them off right away and then just have one speedy guy to revenge kill something with a bunch of like moves. I think that would be a cool play to see. Harry, don't do it because it's playoffs. Don't take that advice. If you do it, I would love to see it. It would be fucking cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Next up is the Moltres of Miami versus the Miltanks of Montana. Now, it's been a season for both these fellas. You know, Miami Moltres had a little bit of hiccups here and there, but they've soon found their standing and obviously took #1 in their division and have had a successful season with some scary Pokemon threats like Electrode, things like Arcanine being very useful, and I think probably has one of the scariest lineups in terms of like type, not like type immunities, but just defensive wise. He has two just like 2 Steel Psychic OUs with Metagross and Bronzong, and then he has Camerupt and Arcanine to opt in for that fire resistance, as well as he has like Altaria picked up now with like everything just having immunity to ground. So like Metagross and Bronzong are just stupid dumb. But then again, you have the Miltanks. You know,
I agree with you on that, but the Miltanks also have Magnezone, which is like a crazy tanky special attacker. You can run Hidden Power on that stuff, deal with a good amount of his team.
You can
So like he's got a good way around a lot of things as well. So I think like if both of them bring their A game, it could be a very close one as well. I think Miami Moltres, again, just because of past experience, will probably squeeze out a win. But I would love to see some stuff pop off with the Magnezone. If you bring like something like that, right, where you can just like have something he doesn't see coming, kind of slip through his field of vision there. I feel like Quick Kill could squeeze out a good win too.
Because we're talking Magnet Trap, Magnet Pull, basically has like a Steel Trapper with Magnezone. And then if you get yourself a nice little Magnet Rise there, Brent, you can nullify that ground weakness and basically kill both Metagross and Bronzong. Just a little tip, you know, if you're watching. But yeah, I don't know. I think Miami's gonna take it, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, it's just how it is. I think his team's just nuts, to be honest. And
It's insane.
it's one of my clear favorites to make a deep run this time, as Noah's kind of had some bad luck in playoffs past couple seasons. So yeah, some scary stuff though with Heracross and stuff like that, and Dragonite on Montana. So I don't know, it'll be a good game, but I think Miami's gonna take it. Ryan, who do you think's gonna win?
Gotta give it up to Ark. He's the tournament host, so might as well.
Do you think just because he's the tournament host, do you think he's deserving of the win?
Sure, let's go with it.
Last but not least, for our first round, we have the Latty Daddies versus the Eiscues, Edmonton Eiscues. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one, Sean. You just got thrown right into the gauntlet.
It's been a rough season. It's been a slippery slope. That's all I gotta say. It's been tough, but you know, we've been busy. We've been getting used to a new schedule. But like, since the schedule slowed down, we have won our matches. So I'm thinking, and we also did only lose to matches inside our conference. We won our division. I mean, I won all my interconference matches. This is someone outside of my division. I had a pretty rough division. It's definitely no like easy task taking down Quincy, but you know, I'm raring to go after last season. I want a little bit of a rematch there because he knocked me out before. So I'm gonna bring my all. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm gonna do the prep this time. I won't calc because I never calc. I'm lazy, but I'm gonna say I win at 1-0.
Oh my gosh!
We're putting it on there. It's on record. It's on record.
It's on record. It's on record.
What about you guys? What do you think? I feel like I'm
I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. I know Quincy's really scary, but I think you'll at least win at 2-0.
Ooh, I like that, Ryan.
You got that Toxicroak, the Raichu, Mag Border. I think you got some really good.
Raiku's been representing it for the team this season.
That's an imposter. It's an imposter mon. Although it does seem like a pretty good answer to that scary Gyarados he has.
No, exactly. I got a lot of answers, but he's also got a lot of answers, so it's gonna be an interesting one, man. It's gonna be like chess.
It will be. I've yet to see him really bring out Rampardos or Chimecho or yeah, he's kind of Quincy's brought like kind of the same Pokemon almost every week, which is not a bad thing. It's just like he's a very top heavy team, and just looking compared to the two teams here, it's just yeah, I don't know. Your team's just so weird, Sean. I don't even know how to look at it. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't think you've used Spinda once or Survivor.
Survivor just hasn't. I haven't had a reason to bring him at all. I don't know. It's every time I go up against someone, it's just not a smart bring. They have a bunch of stuff that it's just not good against.
Spinda?
But Spinda, I had an idea for it. And you know, we might see it in playoffs. I'm not gonna throw it out there because you know, for me, it's my little back pocket thing right now. It's the main reason I haven't pulled him out yet. But maybe we'll see it week 1. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Who knows?
I think this is gonna be a close one. I'm gonna give it to Quincy 2-0 though.
Ooh, 2-0. Rough.
So you better prove me wrong. You better prove me wrong. It's on record.
I'm coming for you now.
Yeah. So that's the playoff preview. Let's just kind of like quickly just look over here and just kind of think of, you know, let's just each kind of go through and maybe name like one person you think is gonna make a deep run, and maybe one person that maybe is gonna fall off, you know, quicker than you think, and then maybe after that just kind of do like a quick little maybe sift through and say like, oh, I think, you know, maybe we might see this as the final. So like good hope, bad hope, and then like who you think is going to be like the final like grand finals matchup here. So I guess I'll start it off here. I think for dark horse in terms of person that's gonna make it farther than we expect is going to actually be you, Ryan.
Oh, wow.
I think
Thanks,
you're gonna
dude.
go pretty hard, because looking at this, you know, you're gonna face off against the Dunsparces. You're gonna get yourself a nice win here, and then against JGAK or the Bidoofs, like, you have a lot of answers against both those teams, especially the Bidoofs if they manage to squeak through. Like, you have a lot of resistances to that, and you never know. I think you could make like a pretty deep run here. In terms of like maybe not so good, I have a feeling, even though I just went against it, I have a feeling that maybe the Latty Daddies might be sent home early. That's just me. I think I don't know. It's we'll see, but maybe he has that inner drive from last season to try and bring him back. I think that finally, as our prediction, okay, real prediction for who's gonna be in the grand finals. I think it's gonna be me versus Noah. That's just me. I think it's gonna do it. I think it's gonna be a Noah versus I final, and it's gonna be a doozy. And I know he's on the other side of the bracket, but I just already hate his team, and I hope someone can just knock him out, because I do not want to play him. But yeah, that's my predictions. What do you guys got?
For my prediction, I think the dark horse that's gonna go like a little bit farther, I think it might be Josh. You know, we've seen him as like a champion of one of the past seasons here. It's been a tough season for everybody, but I think he's gonna make it up there. I think he might even make finals if he uses his team correctly here. And I think the person that might get snuffed out a little early here is maybe Sunnyside Solrocks, because you know he's just looking at the past stats here, like him and Sarah is a tough one to call, but if he does win that, he's either going up against like you or Jackson, which is no easy feat after that. So just like statistics wise, I feel like they got the hardest run, so I'm gonna have to say Sunnyside Solrocks. And then for finals, I want to say it might be Josh versus Ryan.
Oh, that would be a high game. Josh would be wanting that revenge from the last time you absolutely dumped on him with that alchemy last season.
Yeah.
They got me all creamy.
Yeah.
No fairy types this season, unfortunately.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes my Spiritomb good.
Mm-hmm.
No fairy,
Exactly.
no super effective. It's the dark horse that I think is gonna get farther than we expect. I think it's probably gonna be Sean. With the Edmonton Eiscues coming in hot, I think it, like, you guys are thinking I'm gonna like get pretty far. I think it might be a semi-final me versus Sean.
That would be so cool to see.
And then leading into what I think would be the finals would be Kalamazoo Raichu versus Edmonton Eiscues.
Holy crap.
So either way, Canadian would win the tourney.
Do you
That's
have
the dream. That's the dream, is that one of us makes it to like the win. Honestly.
Yeah, gotta take it home.
And to go with that thought, I think the Latty Daddies are gonna be the ones that aren't making it as far as people expect, with Sean just winning right away against him.
Dang.
You're making me blush over here, Ryan.
I hear that, Quincy? You never know. You never know. Ben, this was
The
good.
Eiscues are coming for blood.
All right, yeah. So that was our playoff preview, everybody. It's a little last minute, but you know, still fun. Still fun, you know.
Always a blast. You know, Christmas week, New Year's week, it's expected, but we got her out.
Absolutely. So yeah, any final thoughts, boys, before we kind of sign off and submit this?
I think the final thought is just like, it's been a fun season.
Got a big group of people. It's been really cool. Like, especially with how hectic the draft gets, with everyone getting like picks sniped left and right.
And, you know, here's hoping Little Cup is next season, boys.
Woo! We've been waiting.
Yes.
If you're watching this, Noah, it's what the people want. It's what the people need.
Yeah.
But Gen 8 items.
Ryan, final thoughts?
It's been an awesome season. Yeah, with this many people, it's just been dope. A bunch of interconference matches were fun too. Yeah, just don't overthink it. Making your teams for these matchups, just yeah, go for it.
I don't know if I can take that advice, Ryan, but to everyone else, great luck ahead of all of you. It's gonna be a very fun playoff bracket. It's so cool having 16 teams. Hope we can get 16 teams for next season as well, because it's getting really cool. Really like the whole division thing. It was very, very cool setting this up. So yeah, shout out to Ark for doing all the nitty gritty, all the grinding behind the organizing and stuff. But thank y'all for playing. It's super, super fun. So yeah, good luck in playoffs and see y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Peace.